Hey man, nice to have you on. We just kicking off. Hey Simone, nice to have you back on as well. I have just, I'm still on the same map that I started a while back, but I've just created a new area and I'm building a brand new mansion. I've got an idea for a mansion in mind, so that's sort of what I'm trying to do now, is make that idea of a mansion reality. So as you can see, I haven't actually done much around here at all. Just building the main sort of base and everything. So yeah, I'm good. Eamon, how you guys doing? Nice to have you back on. It's been about a week, I think, since you were last on with me. So good to have you around, man. I've also set up a community on Minecraft, so if people, I know I had a couple of requests a while back from different people saying they wanted to join the server. So this is an online server now, and if you look in the title on the video, it will give you details as to which community to join to then be able to jump on the server with me. So the more the merrier. Alrighty, so we will build. Oh, actually, before we need to do. Do I want plank? Yeah, let me do some planks for the next floor. I might actually need to go mining. Hopefully not. So whenever I build the houses and that kind of stuff, the first layer is always sort of there just so you can see where you're at. Second layer is windows and that kind of thing. And then third layer is just above the roof. And then fourth layer is sort of the next floor or the roof type thing. I find if you go sort of 4 or 5 stories, 4 or 5 layers high, then it becomes too dark and you start to get weird stuff spawning in your house, which is not a good thing. Cool, so yeah, so in the other house I've got the nether and everything, so end of last week I think it was, landed up going down to the nether to try and get some stuff. So I've got all the different like potion bottles and all that kind of thing. Is that the end of my stone? Do I have enough? Oh no, I need one more. Literally one more block. Okay, let me stick some. So to make stone, you just take cobblestone and stick it in a furnace. And then you can polish the stone as well if you want. But at the moment I just want normal stone. What I might do actually in the center, I might do a couple more. So I need 3 more for the layers. Yeah, I'm going to do windows and all that. I'm not too worried about the fact that I've got lots of holes in my house at this point in time. Reason being, I'm just going to sleep as it gets dark. So as soon as the sun, which is now, as soon as the bottom of the sun sort of drops below the horizon, you can then sleep. And if you sleep before it gets too dark, no creatures spawn, which is really key. So I'm trying to make sure that you don't wake up with zombies or creepers even in your house. Yeah, so it's light again, so as you can see there's nothing has appeared. So what I want to do is try and make this a little bit more sort of mansion homely type feel. I don't know if that's going to work. Might turn this into wood as well. Yeah, so I found a village. So the reason I'm building here is, if you can see in the distance there, you can just sort of see it. There's a bit of a village. I haven't explored the village that much, but I will be doing later. And so that's sort of why I'm building here, is because I'm close to the village, which means I can trade with the villagers. I can go and use like their cartography tables. And how I found the village, actually, I found an igloo, and I've never seen this before, but in the igloo, down the bottom of the igloo, sort of I dug down a little bit just to see if there was anything down the bottom, and there was actually a little trapdoor. So I went through the trapdoor, and down the bottom was a villager, a leather worker, whatever that is. I haven't seen one of them before. And he was in a little cage, and next to him was a zombie villager, also in a cage. So I freed the villager and I killed the zombie villager. But yeah, and then just by the igloo was this village. So I don't know if they were sort of captured by somebody or something, but I've never sort of seen that before, where there's a underground to the igloo. I'll go to the igloo shortly. I just want to build the inside bits. Yeah, get a roof on the house at least. Well, this will actually be another story, so... Oh, what am I against? A box. Yeah, because also in the village, because it's a winter village, there's loads of lanterns and everything, so I'm going to go and I'm going to steal a couple of their lanterns, considering they always steal my stuff. If you're too close to the village, then I was playing with some others the other day, so Simone and Nicole, we played together sometimes, and the villagers kept going and stealing all the stuff out of our boxes, and they were sleeping in the beds in the house and everything, so they sort of just take ownership. And then also, they were, where you built a farm, they were taking all the crops. As soon as the crops were ready, the villagers were picking them and taking them, so we could never sort of get there in time. And then the villager wants you to buy them off him. It's like, yeah, but we grew it, mate. So I think it's quite fun, actually, the fact that Minecraft have now introduced this ability to have the villagers interact. I did see a trader on my way over to this place. However, he wanted me to pay him 1 emerald for a single slime ball, which is like, dude, seriously. That's beyond expensive. That's like another level of expensive. But yeah, so he was an amateur. No, what? He was a level 1, so he was an apprentice trader. And I think it's nice that they've introduced these different sort of job roles and job specs for the villagers. And then like the cartography table and all that. So I'll take you guys to there shortly. Let me just finish putting a roof on, and I'll put the windows in, and then we'll go over there, because also I want to make a sort of a second level. In order to do so, I need more stone and wood. Hey Gary, nice to have you on. Welcome all, it's good to have you guys. I'm close to finishing this first level. I just need to finish those last couple of bits and then put some glass in, just so that nothing sort of climbs in, because things will climb in. Oh, and then always make sure you light the damn thing up, because it's fine having a house, but if it's dark, things will possibly spawn in it. And I've had it where I spent ages building this really nice house, and a creeper spawned in it and blew half the side off. And because it was mainly glass, you don't sort of pick up the glass. Once you break the glass, it's broken for good, which is a right pain in the ass. So thanks for the follow, Gary. Where you all at? Sort of, are you in the UK or are you in another country? Let us know in the comments, that'll be great. So yeah, when I'm building as well, the one thing I do is make sure I use glass panes and not glass blocks. So glass panes, I think a single glass block. So I had 64 glass blocks and I've now got 200 odd glass panes, so it's definitely sort of more economical to use glass panes than blocks. Also, if you break one, it's not as expensive as breaking an entire block. What I am going to do though is I'm going to put some blocks on the floor so that you can then see down into the ground from the first and second stories. And then hopefully some others would jump online with me. And when they do, if anyone jumps on, I've left details as to how to jump on. And then if you spawn, you'll spawn next to the old house, which if you're looking at the map is sort of in the middle. So all you'd need to do is see where I'm at. There's maps in the old houses and everything, but then you'll be able to find me quite easily. That's sort of the hope. I know Simone and Nicole might join me later, and then anyone else. It's always great to have others on board. So what I need, is that my shield? What sort of time is this? Got loads of time. So I'm just going to go over to the village because as you can see, it's not looking very much like a proper house yet. I need to make proper roof and stairs and all that kind of stuff. But what I want to do is I want to go and mine a little bit, and right next to the village they had these massive holes. Seriously, it looked like the village was built on top of a crevasse. Which is really weird. But also, while I'm at the village, I'm going to steal a couple of their lanterns. I haven't seen, which is quite weird actually, let me just have a quick look around, because normally next to a village you always find a spawn point for the pillagers. So the pillagers are the guys who have been introduced, and they run around with crossbows and they then shoot the villagers and kill them all. So what you need to do, if you see the pillagers raiding, you need to try and stop them. I don't think there'll be anything in these, will there? Nah. So this is sort of a very Viking style village. Oh, hello. Hello, come back. Hello. Is he a farmer? He must be a farmer, he's got the hat. Oh, is he going to get in? The last village I was at, one of them actually got in. Hello. You want to trade? An emerald for potatoes. Bread? I might. An emerald for a pumpkin pie? My gosh. That's insane. Oh, no villager can get into that one because the door was blocked. Oh, hello. Oh, okay, bye-bye. Thank you for letting you out. No worries, it's my pleasure. Anytime. I'm here all week. He's not a trader, he's just a worker because he didn't have the trade pop up by him. So I'm trying to see if there's any sort of tables and what have you. Oh, here we go. So what does this table do? Oh, I can't do anything with it. That's really weird. So normally when you walk up to a table it will tell you how to use it, but that one won't even tell me how to use it, so... Wait, oh, missing half the house by the looks. That one's just a standard house. Ooh, that's nice. See, another one where the villager can't get out. Sometimes the game has Nice to meet you. To meet you nice. Hello you two. You wanna trade? Sticks for an emerald. Sure. That's just, yeah, so here's the crevasse. And it's like they built the village on top of the crevasse, which I just don't understand. I think it's obviously just the seed. So, where's the dirt? So at least they can go over and get their crops without falling through. Now I'm going to run back to the house because, actually I'm just going to sleep here. If there's no one in a bed. See if I can find an empty bedroom. And just sleep here quickly for the night. Before all the stuff starts to come by. There we go, an empty bed. Good night, crew world. We're off to the sleeps. Nice. You see, I don't know what the green little square thing is that came up. Oh, that must be... Ooh. Let's go pick up their meat once they die. Just because you can... Often villagers want to trade for rotten flesh, so if you find rotten flesh it's always worth picking up. Or if you kill any zombies, make sure you pick up the rotten flesh. You can eat rotten flesh if you're about to die. You can actually eat it. It will sort of say that you're starving for a little bit, for about, I think it's 30 seconds it will say that you're starving, and then after that it will actually regenerate all your health for you. So it's coming back from the brink of starvation, I think it's called. So you can't not eat it, which I think there's a myth about. Oh, hello, Mr. Creepy. Alright, looking through the window there. Can I help with anything? No? Yes? Maybe? Who knows? We'll leave you be, shall we? Let's go around and see what he's doing. Just standing there. Hello? Oh, he's the guy who wants to trade sticks for an emerald. Okay, I'm gonna just dig some sand as well. And then I'll just build this side of their house for them out of sand. Out of soil, should I say. Just because it's a bit weird that there's a house with a door. Oh, hello polar bears. So the polar bears are okay, normally, but she's got babies. So because she's got babies, she wanted to attack me. Oh dear, that's hilarious. I was just like, oh yeah, no, polar bears are okay, normally. But then instantly she's like, oh yeah, I'm going to come attack you, boy. Need a bit more and then I'll be done. Yeah, so the one thing you do get is you get lots of polar bears and all that kind of stuff in the snow. You don't get as many normal animals, so you won't get sheep or pigs. You sometimes get the odd one, but you don't get a lot. You get some wolves sometimes, but the main thing you find around here are polar bears. There we go. One house sealed, so at least they can sleep properly. What's that noise? Oh, it's the polar bear again. Hello, Mr. Polar Bear. With 3 babies. Oh, that's really cool. I won't go near it. It's not worth dying for. Hello? 22 carrots. I've got carrots at my other house. Should get some and bring them in. There's no boxes in this one. It's really weird. I think it's one of the first villages I've been to where there's not a single box. Yeah. Wonder if the boxes are hidden. No. I was wondering if there was like an extra wall layer, but there wasn't, so that is very, very weird. Whoop. So unless... Oh my. Hope no one gets vertigo. If you do, apologies. You probably just got vertigo there. I don't get vertigo, I'm fine. But I do know people who do, so... Okay, I'm going to steal 2 of these because I don't need them all. And we'll leave the other 2 for them. So basically, if you ring the bell, it warns the villagers, and they should, so they're not doing it now. Yeah, they should all go back to their houses. So you can make all the villagers go back to their houses by ringing that bell. You normally do it if you see the pillagers coming. Okay, I don't see any more houses that I haven't been in. So I've been in this bunch over here. Oh, the igloo. Let me go to the igloo quickly, because the igloo's just around the corner. That's sort of how I found the villager. And that box must be for the leather worker. The one that I've sort of freed in the igloo, but I haven't seen him, so he must still be in the igloo. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Because he would have had to have climbed out of the igloo, which I don't know if he would have been able to do. Oh, yeah, no, I'm going the right way, I think. There it is. So in this igloo... Oh, I heard a noise. So yeah, I literally dug a hole and then found this place, and I was like, oh, what the heck's down there? And as you can see, you go all the way down to the bottom of the igloo, way, 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 way underneath. Oh, hello, he's still here. Yeah, so he's still there. And he's a leather worker, but he's not... There's nothing to work. So I don't know why he's here. Anyway, let's go back and continue the house. I might do this by my house actually. Dig a deep single sort of crevasse thing. Go straight down. Make it out of stone like they've done there. That's really nice actually. And then get a ladder. Go all the way down. And then build a bunch of rooms and what have you down there. So what I do need while I'm here is a whole bunch of wood. So let's get some wood just to build the second level. I want the second level to be darker than the bottom. So I find if you, once you've gone mining and you've managed to sort of get sort of 100 things of iron, it's then worth building your tools out of the iron if you can, because A, they last longer, and B, they cut a whole lot quicker. So instead of sort of 4 or 5 strikes, it's only 2 or 3 strikes to cut wood or to dig out stone or whatever. So it's definitely worth, if you can, as soon as you start mining, go and get that kind of thing going. Oh. I just like making sure the trees are proper gone. Oh, hello there. Welcome all on Facebook, great to have you all. We're playing Minecraft in survival mode, so the object is to get all the way to the nether, not to the nether, to the ender, and kill the ender dragon. I am playing on an online server, so if you want to join me, please do feel free to. Anyone is welcome. I've got the community name for the server on PlayStation 4 in the title of the video, I think. So just join that community and then you'll see which server I'm on, and you should be able to join members within the community. You should be able to jump on their server, so you can jump on my server as soon as you join. So all the details are there. Well, I think I should have enough after these bits. And then we'll head back to the house and finish making the house. Yeah, because it's going to get dark surely, isn't it? You can see the sun's beginning to go down. Oh man. Where's my house? Over that direction somewhere. Cool, let's go. There's the house, all nicely lit up. And there's the village, all nicely lit up. Yeah, so the house is only a single layer. I need it to become a whole bunch more layers. I love running on the ice. If you run and jump, you sort of like slide, and you run much quicker. Yeah, so loads of light streaming out. What I'll do is sleep, and then we need to go and mine some stone. So I'll go back to the village and mine a bunch of stone in that little crevasse thingy that they got. I think I've got enough. Yes, let me put the wood away. Just don't need the wood. And then I've got 43 stone. Well, I might have actually. Let me put that in the furnace. What have I got in here? No, I've just got stone fences. So I'm going to put the stone fences in and around. Dirt. Yes, I'll put the stone fences in and around here once I've done it. But for now, we just go and grab a whole bunch of stone. There might be something else down there as well. Who knows, we might find diamonds or something like that. It's not often you do, so when you do, it's always a bonus. Oh, right here, look at that. Don't even have to go to the village. Just make sure there's nothing in here that's going to attack. Ooh. Iron, coal. More iron, more coal. Oh, hello Mr. Creeper. Nice to have you, nice. Goodbye Mr. Creeper, thanks. I don't need to mine those, you mined them for me. This might go through to the crevasse actually. No, that's the end of it. Okay, well while I'm here, let me dig this iron out. Dig the coal out, dig some cobblestone, and then we'll go and finish the new mansion. Make it really nice. I need to get some sheep as well, because I don't have much wool. I haven't found a big, sort of one of the mansions that actually spawn in the game. I haven't found any of them yet in the game, and as you can see by the map, I've actually done quite a lot of looking, which is really weird because normally you find them close by, but I haven't found any at all. So Salute, Kevin. Nice to have you on. Okie dokie. How much have I got? 46. I probably need a good 100, I think, because then I'll turn it all into stone. I won't make a polished stone. You can make a polished stone, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna leave it as normal stone, because then it just looks different when you're building if you build with stone. And then what I also need to do is make those stone bricks. So I might. How many have I got? Let me fill that as well. So always if I'm using iron tools, I try and make sure I make the tools and then go back and dig enough iron to cover the tools I made, because I think it's 3 iron when you make an iron pickaxe or whatever, but as you can see it's definitely worth it because it's just so much quicker. Okay, some coal. Always need coal. Granite. You can do polished granite as well. I think you can. I can't remember if you stick it in the furnace or you just go to your building block, your crafting block, and then make the polished granite. I know now in the villages there's a thing called a stone cutter. So it's a tool that you can make. I haven't actually made one. I made a whole bunch of other stuff, but I didn't make a stone cutter, so it might be worth. I might try and make a stone cutter just to see what it does. So how much have I got? 64, 60. Okay, we will grab the rest of this iron. Oh, and if you find gravel, dig the gravel up with a shovel, because you get more flint, and then you need flint for things like making firelighters, making arrowheads, all of that kind of stuff. So it's definitely worth getting the flint. Arrows are good for when you get to the Ender Dragon as well, because it's easier sometimes to shoot the dragon with an arrow. And if there's multiples of you, it's even better when you go to the Ender, because if there's a couple of you, you can all join forces in killing the dragon, and it just makes life a whole lot easier. Oh, hello, where does this go? Hello, what's all this then? Oh, it doesn't go anywhere. Oh, that's a bit of a bum. Come on, up we go. Anything else? Yes, more iron. Grab the iron. It's quite a small one, this one. I was hoping it would lead to the big crevasse that the villagers built over, but no such luck. Oh, some more iron. And even more. Nice. The more the merrier. Just making sure there's an easy way up and down. And while I'm at it, get some more stone. Why not? Alrighty, let's go. Cool, back to the house. Let's go build, 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 build. I have quit mining. Sorry, I was reading. I was reading Facebook, not watching where I was going. Started walking around in circles. Yep. So normal cobblestone and stone once it's been in the furnace looks like that, and then polished stone. I think I've got some polished stone in this. Do I thought I had some polished stone somewhere. What I might do actually is make another furnace, and then I'll get a bunch of furnaces along here as well. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Just because furnaces take quite a while to burn stuff. So what I'll do is do a double layer furnace. The nice thing with furnaces is you can stack them. So I can stick one there, and then stick one up there. So you can have like that, triple layer furnace. Oh. Hey. Cool, so half the coal into that one, and some more cobblestone. What's that? Iron. So into this one we'll put the iron. Yeah, so all of them are going now. So wood, we don't need granite. Snowballs, rotten flesh, trees. So with the lanterns, you can literally, where's the middle? Roughly here. You can just hang them from the ceiling, and they provide quite a lot of light, which is really nice. Oh, yeah, I've only beat the dragon once, Cassandra, so... Hey, Gillian. It's, I'm mining to make sure I've got enough resource to build my mansion. The aim, I'm trying to build a 2 or 3 story mansion. But yeah, also the time I beat the dragon, I didn't realize, but I had on the server, I'd set the server up so when you died you didn't lose anything. And then when I went to go kill the dragon, I thought, okay, I'll change it to normal mode, and I did that. But because the server at one point had been set that way, it wouldn't let us actually beat it and get sort of the kudos for beating it, which is a bit sucky. Andesite, cobblestone. Okay, what I need is some stairs. And then planks. Yeah, you can join. If you look in the title of the video, just join the community on PlayStation 4, and then once you're on the community on PlayStation 4, you'll be able to join the world. So I've opened up the community so anyone can join, so feel free to jump on. When you spawn, you'll spawn, when you're looking at the map, you'll spawn right in the center. There's sort of a little bit of white with the blue, and sort of in the center there, you'll spawn there, so I'm just slightly north of there. But where you spawn, there's a big mansion on top of the mountain, so you'll be able to see it from wherever you spawn. So feel free to go up and grab some stuff out of boxes. There's loads of stuff, there's loads of equipment and what have you. There's also loads and loads of armor and weapons and all that kind of stuff, so more than glad to have you jump on, Harrison, and feel free just to join the community and come on in. Alrighty, so stairs. Let me build stairs. So I think that's not going to be enough, is it? it that way. I like to build stairs like you would in real life, so have them quite wide, be able to walk up them properly, all of that kind of stuff. Okie dokie. Surprised it hasn't. This is the first sort of server I've played on where it hasn't sort of snowed a lot or even had that many sort of thunderstorms. I think I might need. Oh no, I'll be okay. Yeah, so it's really weird because normally you get loads of like thunderstorms but this server there's hardly been any. Oh no, I do need to chop that out. Yeah, which is really weird. It's fine, but it's just a bit different as well. Cool, so now we have more stone. Awesome! Oh, wrong one. My bad. Even more stone. What was in the middle? Iron. Okay, I don't need the iron yet. I'll leave the iron there. So the aim now will be to have layers. So what have I got? Stone. So if I do a wood layer and then a actually let me do panels. So stone. So 1, 2, 3. That'll be the roof. Yeah, so that's the roof level, and then the aim. Actually, maybe I'll make the roof level. Just saying, I might make the roof level out of wood rather than stone, just to give a nice sort of break up in the when you're looking at the windows from the outside. Yeah, I think that will work. We can always do like a cobblestone floor once you're up there. Okay, hold on. Let me just... Sorry, I'm Thomas. I'm just reading your message. Hey, Francisco. Nice to have you. Yeah, happy to play with viewers. Let me just move the wolf a bit. Oh, wrong one. 2 seconds. I'll stick him down here. Make him a bit smaller. There we go, how's that? Cool. Thanks, Cassandra. You're off to collect your eyes for the portal. No idea what that means, but cool. Yeah, so I've moved the wolf and made him a whole lot smaller, so let me know if that works a bit better. Thanks for the comment, Thomas. How big is that one? That is 1 to 3 wide, so we'll do 1 to 3 wide as well. Yeah, and then what I'll do is I'll fill it all up with glass. Hopefully my math is right. Woohoo! Just right. How's that? I was wondering if I'd be slightly over. But no, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, so if you're new to Minecraft, I know lots of people sort of slag it off and they say, oh, it's not that interesting, but you normally find a lot of them haven't actually played it, and once you actually get to play it and you get into it, it's really interesting. So I've been playing Minecraft now for, I don't know, a couple of years, 2-3 years maybe, and every new update I always make sure I play, because they just bring out so much, and it's just total fun. Oh no, I buggered up my wood. Okay, let me do this. I'll do that color on the one side. I forgot that was jungle wood. Yeah, so I try and play whenever they bring out new bits. And like now, the bits they've just brought out on PlayStation is the villagers having jobs. So you'll be walking around and you meet a guy that's basically selling goods. So he's a trader, and he'll be trading, and you can buy stuff off of him. And the more you interact with him, the more his prices change, and the more he starts off as an apprentice, and then he actually goes up. So he becomes sort of better at his job, and you can get better things off him. So it's actually worth buying stuff off of him, because then you have the option of getting even better stuff off of him. So when you meet them, you'll see he'll say like, oh, apprentice or whatever. So where are we? Oh crap. On the floor, under the ground. What I should do, actually, while I'm here, 2 seconds, I'm just going to build some pressure pads for the doors, because it's just easier. So it's easier when you're walking around to have pressure pads for the doors, because then if you do it on the inside, when you walk into the door, it automatically closes. So then you don't have to worry about closing it. So it's one of my best things I sort of figured out, is have that, and it just makes life so much easier. Cool. Cool. Am I about to fall off? I am, aren't I? So I will remove these and just replace it with the current wood that I'm using now, just so that the color is correct. So when you're building and it turns to night, the only sort of thing that can happen if you haven't finished building the roof and everything is that spiders can spawn, but they generally spawn further down, and then you just have to know that you might get a couple of spiders, so it's always worth it's not going to work, is it? Okay, so let me do this. Let me just put in some panes, and then I need to hang a lantern, but for now just going to do that just so I've got some light up here, just in case. Oh, I hear something creeping and crawling around. I do like the fact that when you're in the winterland, it's so sort of desolate and you can see for so far. There's no like trees covering you. So like now you look out there and you can see the village really nice. Oh look, zombies. Yeah, so you can see the village far off and it just looks good. So off to bed. just so we go through to the day and I respawn in this should I die. It's always worth knowing where you're going to respawn. Yeah, so anyone who wants to join me, just join the community on PlayStation and you'll be able to join in the fun. Okay, I'm just going to replace this word. And then oh look, spider. So spiders during the day won't attack you, but they will attack you at night. So what I want to do is make the floor a specific design as well. I'm just replacing it so I get the right color. Down the stairs. Cool. Cool story, bro. Okay, so where are we? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use stairs up on the roof to make it look like a proper roof. So from far it will look like it's actually got a proper curved roof. So that means I can actually use the third story. I can have a little bit of stuff in there if I make it quite high. So what I try and do is have another set of stairs sort of starting in the same place. So they'll go up and around and up there. But let's put in the windows. Where's the glass? Hey Dylan, nice to have you. Hey Dan, nice to have you. Welcome all. Yes, as I was saying earlier, it's good to use glass panes instead of glass blocks, just because it saves you resource. Sand is really easy to find, so it's not like sand is a difficult commodity to get. Also, what I want to do is, with this mansion, I plan to sort of extend it and build it so it goes down into some mines. And what I want to do is get a railway track that's powered by redstone to go sort of from here all the way over there to the village and down into where the crevasse is. Because I'm trying to get a PlayStation trophy, which is have a railway line that's sort of 500 meters long. I will be right back, 2 seconds. Oh, apologies about that delivery. Yeah, so the aim for that would be to try and get, I think it's sort of like 500 meters or 500 feet that they said. I have to try and work out how far that actually is. I'm assuming it's sort of 500 blocks. So if I can build that, I've got loads of redstone at the other house, so I aim to build that and add it to the other place. What I do need, oh, have I run out of glass? I have run out of glass. I didn't think there would be that much glass needed. Damn. I've got 34 more panes, that should be okay. I've got the lantern. Oh, I know what I can do. Cool. Yeah, so that's sort of what I'm planning to do on this server. So anyone who's around, if you've built sort of rail lines and mine sort of carts that go on the railway lines and all that kind of stuff, it's always really good fun, and it's quite nice because it's like proper engineering. Okay, so all the glass is in, and that one is 1 to 3. just going to change the color around them just so that there's a bit of a pattern on the floor. And then what I'm going to do on the floor is I'm going to put glass blocks into the floor as well. That's sort of the plan. Just to give it a different look and feel. Cool. Hey Mohammed, nice to have you on. Welcome, welcome. Apologies for the brief interlude. I had a delivery driver appear at my door, ringing the bell. So we're just finishing building off a mansion, or a big house should I say. It's not really a mansion, it's just a really big house. As soon as I finish that, we are going to go and I need to go and find some endermen. So I need to go down into sort of crevasses and mines and what have you, or hide out overnight. So what I might do is walk around at night and see if I can attract any. You can build a little platform, so they're 3 blocks high. So if you build a platform that's 3 blocks high, then they can't get in and you can kill them quite easily, except they do sort of disappear. So if you're going after endermen, and you need to go after the endermen to get the ender pearls, because you need the ender pearls to make ender eyes and that kind of stuff, to find out where the ender portal is to take you to the ender dragon. So that's sort of the aim, is that I'm going to go and do that. So it's going to be a little bit dangerous because they kill you quite quickly sometimes, but it's good fun. So alrighty, how many blocks is there? So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just counting so that I can put in some glass on the floor. Yes, I think that will look good for the roof. So let me go and make some glass blocks. I don't know if I've got any. I think I had a couple of glass blocks, didn't I? Yeah, I've only got 4 and 2 things of sand, so I can melt sand, so that'll give me 6 glass blocks. Not quite enough. I might be able to do... no, I don't think I can do the panes alongside the blocks. So I might need to just go and mine a whole bunch. What I also need is some more boxes. So the extra boxes will be where I can store equipment and all that kind of stuff. So I can put all of the stuff that I'm not using right now into there, just so that you start having some kind of space where things belong. And then put things like these into there, and none of these are food, are they? No. So I'm going to put food into this one, just so that if anyone joins me or later on I can always grab a bit more stuff. Cool, alrighty, so this should be done. Yep, another 2 blocks. Let's see how many more we need. See if they block. So if I do 1, 2, 3. See, that will let the rain in though. So now I can't use that, I have to get proper glass blocks. Yeah. Bummer! Alrighty, well I'll do that. maybe I'll do that after I sleep. More stone. Nothing in there. Oh, more stone in that one. So what I want to do as well, I don't think I've got the right goods. So you can make these different crafting, where is it? Yeah. So blast furnace. So I can make a blast furnace actually. Maybe I should do that because a blast furnace will cook sort of twice or 3 times as quick as those ones. So while I wait for that, I've got iron over here. Over here. Got iron somewhere. Chop this one down. And this one. And that one. Make a blast furnace. I've never made a blast furnace, so I want to see what it's like. Campfires. Ooh, stone cutter. So I can make a stone cutter, so let me do that. 1 stone cutter. I've got a loom in the other house. So what's that? Blast furnace can be used. Yes, yes, yes. Smooth stone. So how do I make smooth stone? Stone bricks, chiseled, mossy, and some polished granite. Stone bricks, stone stairs, stone cutter, cobblestone, slab, stone slab. So I can make stone bricks, but I don't want stone bricks. Okay, well I'm going to put one of these back until I find out what I need to make smooth stone. I might need, where is it, stone cutter. Ooh, so stone cutter can do other stuff like you can with there, but it seems to only take 1, whereas the other one takes loads. So it's actually cheaper to use a stone cutter with regards to resource because you get a 1-to-1 cut instead of individually. That's quite cool. Okay, I'm going to go put the bed upstairs because why not? Ooh, no torches. Alrighty, let's have the bed up against this wall. And sleeps. I'm gonna need to call it shortly just because I need to feed my cats and everything, but so I've got another half hour and then I'll pause for a bit. I'll just go offline and then I'll be back on. So I need to go get sand. Let me get a shovel. Hello Mr. Zombie. Hello Mr. Spider. More rotten flesh. Yeah, so spiders in the day won't attack you. They only attack you at night, so that's always key to know. And then hopefully down and around here somewhere I can find some sand beneath the snow. There's some over there. Yeah, that's sand over there. And then clay is right down. Sometimes you find clay in the little spaces. And then the snowballs you can turn into snow blocks. and the snow blocks you can build a snowman. Actually, I'll do that as well. I'm going to build a snowman. How many did I get? 16. Should be enough. Yeah, so I'll build a snowman. Just so you can see what a snowman does. Sort of a good protector. So I still need to put the roof on this thing, which I shall do shortly. But let's just get this glass going, and then we'll build a snowman. So, block of... There you go, block of snow. Oh, I need a pumpkin. I saw pumpkins. Where did I see pumpkins? Where did I see pumpkins? Sorry, I'm just trying to remember where I saw pumpkins. Because you need 2 blocks of snow and a pumpkin to make a snowman. Is that pumpkins? Ooh, hello. It's a nice little crevasse to fall down. Yes, actually from my house, if I make a tunnel with a ladder that goes straight down, I could land up coming down into this crevasse. And by the looks, down there, there's quite a lot of stuff down there to dig out, which is cool. There's a pumpkin. I thought I'd seen a pumpkin close by. Cool, so now I can make a snowman. Because a snowman as well will protect the house, so should anything come to attack the house, the snowman will protect it. Well, he'll protect it for a little bit until they kill it. If they kill the snowman, then he won't. He's dead. But I've got loads of snow, so snow blocks and pumpkin. There you go. Hello, Mr. Snowman. Nice of you to join me. Okay, bye-bye. He's like, yeah, no, I'm out of here, mate. See you later, bye-bye. Don't care. He'll just roam around this area. He might sort of roam quite far, but he generally roams around here. Put those back. Cool, so I should have enough glass now, so let me go and finish the panels upstairs. And then, where is my lamp? It must be downstairs again. There's the lamp. Cool, I'm just going to go hang the lamp and finish off. Sweet! I do love the fact that they've added these lamps into Minecraft on the PlayStation. It just makes it so much easier. Instead of having to sort of put a block and then 4 candles on each side of one on each side of the block. Having the ability to hang a lamp in the middle of the room just makes it so much easier. So that's my stone cutter. Cool. What am I doing now? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Wood. How much wood have I got? So 60, 57. Let's build it out of that. All of this into there because we don't need any of that. Jungle planks, dirt, stairs. Okay, so what I'm going to make is Should work. One hopes. Now, we will put some more stairs down. And we start them from there. Oh, that's gone a bit weird. I'm going to cut it out anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, so this is basically to get straight up onto the roof, and then I'm going to have a area up here that you can still use. For growing things like nether wart or whatever. So I want, what do I want? I don't know what I want. Oh, I know what I want. There's my little snowman. How you doing, snowman? So, if I do it, which way? I'm going to do it this way. Oh, wrong one. So basically I'm building what will look like a normal roof. Actually, let me get the dirt, because the dirt's easier to handle. So if when you're building a roof or stairs like this, using dirt is easy to chop up. And I've got a spade. I need another spade. Cobblestone, make a spade, make a couple of spades. Alrighty, I will explain what I'm doing now. So basically I want the roof to look like a proper roof, and in order to make the roof look like a proper roof you need to use stairs, but in order to be able to build the next set of stairs over here, if you just try to put them down and there's nothing for them to sit on, then they land up sort of going and doing weird things. They either go face downwards, or they face left or right, or it's just random weirdness. So the aim, so in order for you to make sure they all face the right way, you have to place them on an object. If I were to just like go here, see how it's sort of turn the corner thingy, which I don't really want it to do. And if I was to go on try and get it from the top, there's nothing to place it on, so all it would do is go right down to that bottom one over there. Actually, what I might do, crap. Damn it. I know what I can do to do that. Same as here. If you want to go sort of out past the edge of stuff so you can look down, see where you're going to place stuff, just crouch So you can see I'm sort of crouched over, and that allows you to sort of walk to the edge of bits and not worry about falling. For those who are new to Minecraft, yes, so the next layer of stairs will go in here. That's what we wanted. Bugger again. That's terrible. Hello, snowman. So look, if I go, let me grab a zombie and get him to follow me. Hello. Oh no, he's a... Oh. Little bugger. Dude, he shot me with slowness arrow and he killed my snowman. See? Huh? What are you? He's like a skeleton with armor and weird ass arrows. Did I pick up any? Yeah, I picked up one. Arrow of slowness. So each arrow slows you down for half a minute, so you can't like run away. Yeah, but so he killed my he killed my snowman. He killed him. That's okay, we're just building now anyway. I'll make another snowman later. But as you can see, they only take a couple of hits and then they're dead. So snowmen are quite useless, to be honest. What am I doing? I need dirt. So I'm just doing the edge of the house where I can't really stand properly. Oh man. Of course it did. There we go, that's what we wanted. Cool. Oh. I hate that part. I can't do that vision. So over here now, we need some soil. Yeah, this is the boring part of building a mansion. It's not the most sort of entertaining, but it needs doing, so we'll get it done. At least once it's done, it looks really good, so that's the key. It's making it look good. Oh dearie me. Oh look, there's a spider trying to attack. See him down there? Hello, Mr. Spider. He so wants me. Ugh, no. to make some more. Yeah, I think I might need more stairs, but I'm not doing too badly. But yeah, so if you're wanting to know how to make a roof, that's sort of how you have to make a roof. I'll continue when I'm offline, because it's probably better for all the guys watching. Let me just grab all my dirt, make sure I know where I'm at. My cat is literally sitting staring at the TV, because I think he likes the sound of the dirt going. Yeah, so I'll have to work out what I'm going to do about the entrance bit, because I want to be able to go up there and use that space. So, alrighty, so now let's head off. I am going to go to the village, and we are going to go and set up an ambush trap. Oh, actually, what I need to do is work out how do I make smooth stone, polished granite, chiseled stone bricks, mossy, no, source sandstone, oh no, hold on, coarse dirt. So coarse dirt is quite good, because it absorbs water a whole lot better. Snowy, clay, bricks, sandstone, redstone, cutstone. No, must be there somewhere. I shall Google it and find out. Oh, there's a creeper. I don't like creepers. Alrighty, so I need to go, and we need to set up an ambush point by going down into the mines and trying to get some ender eyes. So let me leave in case I die. Leave the important stuff here. I don't like these in between there. They're irritating me. My cat saying, "It's dinner time, you haven't fed me yet. What is wrong with you, human? Feed me already." Okay, so arrows, glass, iron, map, fire starter. Boxes can all go into there. I'll keep the food on me, just because I probably need food. Oh, I forgot I had all those cookies. So I've got 45 cookies there. I'll take half of those. Anyone who jumps in onto the same server as me, feel free to come and grab stuff out of here. And then wood, spruce planks, acacia, dirt, jungle. So I need the dirt. Look, check him. He knows I'm right here. Look. Hello, you. Hello. Alright, Mr. Creeper. You little git. Hello, look at me. Hello, yay. Oh, look, and there's a spider too. Hello, all y'alls. When you're in your house, they won't blow up. But if you're not in your house and you're just close to it, you may find they blow up and kill you. And if you're next to your house when they blow up, they will blow up part of the walls of your house, which sucks. Like, massively sucks. Okay, what I need then is some more pickaxes. So I need some wood and iron. Where's the iron? Where's the iron? So I need 6 iron. And what's that? Jungle planks. Yeah, I'll use jungle planks. Why Hey Mike, this is on PlayStation 4, so yeah, if you got a PlayStation 4, then I've got a community, and you can jump onto the community, and then you can jump onto the servers that I'm playing on. But if you don't, then sadly it's not cross-platform. But yeah, this is PS4, so hence also I think some people I know play on the mobile, and the sort of layout for crafting and everything's quite different. So I've got, I have more torches. Ooh, I don't have any torches. Okay, cool, that's fine. I've got wood. I can make torches. Because where we going, we need torches. Oh. I was about to say, have I not got any coal? Alrighty, so torches. Yeah, so if you play PS4, Mike, then if you look in the title of the video, of the stream that I'm doing, I've included the community name. So if you want, you can search community. So I'll show you on screen. You just go over to communities, and then once you're looking at communities, you can then join my community. So my community is called BroWolfMC Minecrafting, and you can jump on there and you can then join us in game. And feel free to, where you spawn, I'll see you on the map, but you spawn quite close to my other house, so I'll show you. Where's the map? You will spawn over here, so you will spawn roughly where the X is, where the little crosses, you spawn to the right of that. You can see sort of there's a little brown thing, that's actually my house on top of a mountain. So you don't spawn too far from where I am, and then I can always pop back. But where you spawn in that house, there's tons and tons and tons of stuff, so I can always pop back and meet you there if anyone jumps on, and then you can come and help me build this side or go mining or whatever you want. There's loads and loads we still need to do before we even get to the Ender world, so. But yeah, the aim is to get to the Ender, so you're more than welcome to join in. It's amazing. If I had a camera on, you would see my cat just staring at the screen. He loves watching Minecraft. Oh, that's where we went earlier, isn't it? Yeah, we don't need to go down there. Meow! He wants food now. Oh, hello rabbit. I've tried to catch rabbits before, but they're so fast. Look at him, he's just going. The only time you ever sort of seem to get them is if they fall. Because even running, he just goes like, oh hello, yep, where's he gone? There we go, got a rabbit. Because sometimes you can get rabbit's foot, and then you can use that with your on your table, that enhances your gear, so you can, it's a potion of luck, or a thing of luck that gets added to it. So this is the village, and I want to go down into there, I think. Yeah, because look, there's villages down there. So I'm going to make a way. I'm going to sort of mine from the side. So at least hopefully they can get up. So I'm going to start digging from here, I think. Okay, so I don't need that right now. Yeah, so all I'm doing is going down, basically. Dig down, 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 till we get to the bottom. I'll turn shortly. Just so the villagers can find an easy way out. And then we can also find an easy way in. Where did I put them? There they are. Nice. Always good to get a bit of coal. Lovely bit of squirrel. Sorry if you're not from the UK. That's from a TV series called Friday Night Dinner. So currently there's no other players because the other ones who normally join me are finishing work. But normally there's a couple of us. There's sort of 3 or 4 of us on here. So hopefully we're going to start building it up. It's a new community. We've only just begun. But yes, so Mike, there's normally just a couple of us, but we are sort of building up. So more than welcome to join in and hopefully get to where there's sort of 20-30 players on. That'll be really good. Yeah, he's down there. It's like, why are you only coming now? Yes, I'm on my way, son. Wondering if I can just do this to get him up. No. Dude, you're too far. There you go. Once I've lit this one up, I will make a proper staircase down. But at least he can now come up. Should he ever desire to. Because it looks like he's one of them that's like, oh, I'm quite happy where I am. Don't worry about me. Thank you. Perfectly happy. Meanwhile, deep down, he's crying inside. Big crocodile tears. Cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna make an ender trap when I get down to the bottom, and I'll show you how that's done. Same as when you go into the netherworld, I'll show you how that's done. It's really easy. You basically just make sure, for example in here, nothing can come, so if it's 3 levels high, it can't actually get into me, so then if you have this too deep, you can stand here, and you can still hit them with your sword, but they can't hit you, so that's the key. But you need to find out where the enders are first. So normally the enders are down in the mines. They are busy they move rocks around and they create the world, I think. They're sort of meant to be doing that, so they move stuff, they'll make holes, they will move stuff to new locations, they'll do all sorts of stuff, so it's always worth knowing how and why they do stuff. Cool, so I should be able to go this way now. There's still some noises on this game. I don't actually know what the noises are, apart from creepy. So all I know is that the noises are creepy. I don't know what they are, but did you hear that? It's sort of like a bit of a train whistle or something. But I've got no idea what it is because I've never found out what makes the noise, because it's always in the distance. It's never close by. Oh, we're quite a way still. Alrighty, let's go this way. for a bit. The reason I make the stairs sort of double wide is because then I can easily see the way out. So if I'm sort of really badly injured and I've run out of food or something and I'm trying to work my way home, I'm really terrible. I mean really, really terrible at remembering the direction that I came. And then I can land up. I've been stuck where I thought I knew the way and I landed up in a completely different part of the map, and I literally had to restart from scratch because I had nothing. So I had to make a bed, and I had sort of 7 diamonds on me, and I didn't want to lose the diamonds, so I didn't want to die. So I didn't sort of allow myself to be killed and then respawn at my last save point. So because I did that, I then it was sort of a couple of years back when it was really hard to get diamonds, which is why I sort of didn't want to die type thing for a while. But yeah, let's go. Hopefully now I'm almost there at the bottom. We can get some enders. Come on, Enderman. You are the ones we are looking for. Oh, I heard something. Crap, skeleton. There he is. Where's he gone? Yes, so hopefully now, because it's really dark down here, we should get some enders. Some endermen coming out to move stuff about. That's the hope. Ooh. Oh, I'm not even at the bottom. Oh. There must be village lights, I think. Let me just block this. So what I'm trying to do here is just place some blocks so I can stop the water. Cool, something like that. Awesome. Because at least then if I'm running from stuff, I don't have to worry too much. Yeah. Oh look, and there's a whole bunch of iron and everything. Yes, if I need the water later, I can always turn it back on, but at least this way, you've sort of made sure that you don't, because if there's lava somewhere, you might want to have the water to cover the top of the lava. Oh my. I thought I was right down at the bottom. Crap! What hit me? Oh, I must eat. Because if he hits me again, I'm gonna lose my life, my hearts. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's the other side. Yeah, I thought I was right down at the bottom, but actually... Come, little man. I think this calls for drastic measures. Dig down, down, down. Keep going till we get to the bottom. You little git, where is he? He's up there. Okay, well let's go this way, because all of that is going to collapse as I dig anyway, so that's fine. So I'll start digging with a spade, because that's all gravel. Oh my! Look! Zombies and everything await me should I go all the way down to the bottom. Great stuff. Gotta love him. Okie dokie, so let's do that from here. Spade. Yeah, so the flint that drops off is really worth getting, because it's used for all sorts of different stuff. And you get more when you use a spade when you're digging up gravel. Hello, Mr. Gravel, that was a close one. Definitely getting close because you can hear them. Still quite a way. Now when you start to get to this level as well, you often get these stones that as you cut them, as you mine them and dig them up, these silverfish come out of them and they attack you, and they're also little pains in the butt to try and kill. I'm just mining the iron that's here because it's always worth having iron if you can get it. I'm coming to help you meet your death. I hear you are bored of life, Mr. Zombie, so we will send you to the other world. Oh, I'm almost out. At least I'll have a way all the way down, then I can go back up and make some more tools and then come back down and go hunting for more diamonds and everything. But the aim, I need to try and get enders. That's the aim, because I need ender pearls to get to the ender world. Oh, hello. I think we've reached our destination. Please use the exits front and left and to the back. Oh, hello you. You little Braticus. Yeah, please use the exit doors to the left, to the back, and you will see the exit over the wing. Can't believe he shot at me, the little brat. That thing I'm eating's new, so those berries are new to the game. Oh my. There's a fair few of them, aren't there? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. What's all this then? You got a lasso. Come here, son. Oh yeah, I needed one of them. So you need those when you're trying to get horses and... Oh, hello you. What are you doing over there? You haven't seen me. I wonder if there's a spawner close by. Probably is. If there's quite a few of them down here. Or they're villagers that have... No, villagers don't. They have to... So that one doesn't go anywhere, so it doesn't go to a spawn or anything, that's for sure. Oh look, it must be daylight up there. Let's do these one at a time if we can. Oh look, there's a cat. Is that a cat? Over there, over there, over there. Yeah, that was a cat. Okay, let's go see the cat. I think for the cat you need raw meat, and I think I've got a rabbit, don't I? Is that the rabbit? Will a rabbit work? It's trying to go up the waterfall. I'm coming. My cats are looking around as if to say, where's that noise coming from? Oh look, and there's a trader down here. Dude. You got lost, bruv. What the heck's that? I need to find... Oh, it's fish. You need to feed cats fish. And then you tame them and they become yours. Okay, there's not much down here. Because I don't think he goes anywhere else, does he? No, yeah, this goes nowhere. So enders will be in the caverns. I was hoping I'd find a cavern down here, but no such luck. So hopefully the trader can get out, and now the cat can get out as well. So at least I've done a good job. I can always come back down here for iron and coal, because there's tons and tons and tons of it. Yeah, where else did it go? Oh, just to there. Yes, there's not a lot down here. I was hoping it would be way bigger, but it's not. Oh well. Minor disappointment, minor setback, but we'll always go find another one. Just want to make sure, how far does this bit go? There's an ender. Alrighty, this is what we're here for. So you build yourself a little roof. And then what you do is you have to look at him in the eyes. Because they don't like being looked at in the eyes, you see? Hello? Oh, yes, that's what we wanted. So that is what we need. So we need 9 of these ender pearls to, I think it's 9. So you need at least 1 to find where the ender portal is, and then I think you need 9 to turn into ender crystals, or was it 12 to turn into ender crystals so you can actually make the portal work. That's cool, at least we got 1, so it wasn't a total utter waste. Alrighty, so I must go back now to the house before because if I die I don't want to lose that ender pearl. So we'll go back to the house, put this all away. Thanks all for jumping on Facebook. Nice if you could, if you like me watching, give us a like and a follow, that would be absolutely brilliant. Trying to get my follower base up to like 300 if I can. That would be awesome. There's my house. Look at it from far. See, it doesn't look too bad now. Now that the roof's on it, it makes it look more... Well, the roof's not completed, mind. But it does look a whole lot nicer. So it sort of looks like a nice big real house. So this is the box with all the goodies that are important. So that can go in there. That. Flint. No. What we should do is cook the chicken. I mean the rabbit. Cooked a rabbit. Anyone for dinner? And we'll put all the glass in here as well. So basically what I'll do is I'll go back to my other house. When I go back to the other house I'll take all the stuff with me. Well, I'll take what I can carry with me. Birch planks, granite, cobblestone. Yes, I like to keep everything in separate boxes. I know it's a bit OCD. It's the way I roll. The OCD gamer. Let's eat something. Yeah, so once I've finished the roof, I'll actually make a sort of another room up there, and that will be where I put the library with the, because you need 30 bookshelves and you place them in a certain configuration to increase the power of the enchantment table. So that's sort of the plan for that. Alrighty, I am going to have to pause for a bit because I need to go feed my cats and what have you. So I'm going to end this current stream here. Thank you all so much for jumping on and following, and thanks for those who followed during the stream. It's absolutely brilliant to have you all on, and have yourselves a good night if I come on later and you're not around. It was really good to have you guys, so thank you all and have a good night.